All right, so here we are. It's not as it says. It's not. We're not going to Topeka to Kansas City. We're actually Joplin. But anyway, um, I think we just passed the top of descent. So I'm going to go ahead and hit VNAV. And let's go ahead and put in 5,000 feet. $5,000 at NOMEE. Yeah. All right, so those of you who were on the live stream when we were going from, well, let me get this checklist taken care of. So recall. So we did the RNAV into, well, we were cleared visual into Kansas City International, runway 9er. And we overlaid the RNAV for runway 9er. And we thought that that would be a good approach. We had some weather. Not bad, but you know, we had some weather. But we got taken off the approach. And we were vectored because there's a 777 coming in. But as soon as we re-upped on it, we went direct to Joey and thought we could re-implement the plan, the approach. It didn't work. As a matter of fact, we had 4,000 set in our selected altitude, and we had 4,000 in the V path, and man, it soared right underneath it, which was disappointing. All right, let's see. Approach, seatbelts, landing lights, altimeters. What are we at? So we passed the top of descent. We're coming in for the RNAV. RNAV Yankee. Well, for starters, we're on the Wu-Tang 3. So we're under Wu-Tang 3 arrival. How does that look? Well, we got to be above 6,000 at Many, and then at 5,000 at NOMEE, and then WOOKE is the first. Approach played out. We just took off, made our way over here. All right, let's get. Now the winds aren't favorable for us, but we're going to do it anyway. Let's get down to 210. As a matter of fact, let's get to 190. And let's say now we're cleared. There it is right there. That we're cleared for. Well, we're going to cross WOOKE out or above 4,000, cleared for the RNAV runway 9er. Okay, so that's where we're at. So let's go ahead and let's go ahead and set 2900 all the way to Joey, which will be our final, basically our final approach fix. Let's put on the VFP. Let's try to keep it at, I'm okay with going 180 right now, but there it is out there. Alright, VFP is kicked in. Still descending to 5,000. We just need to cross WOOKE at or above 4,000 feet cleared for the RNAV runway 9er. That's not what we got. When we came here. But I want to take the vanilla case first, because this is what we were prepared to do. Alright, so now we got down to 4,000. VFP had already gone green last time. I think we armed it way too early. There's VFP. I mean, it went 2 miles from WOOKE. WOOKE is our intermediate fix, and so 2 miles from WOOKE, VFP was armed. Looks like we're above. Yep, now it's pushing us down to 29. So let's go ahead, now that we're on path, let's go ahead and get, we're not on VFP yet, but let's go ahead and get our first notch of flaps in. I would expect this to go completely on. Wow, it went back to V path. So how about 2 miles in front of Joey? We'll get VFP again. There it is. All right. Go ahead and get the gear. So we're over Joey. Oh, yeah, we're over Joey. So now 1,000 feet comes in, which is basically the airport elevation's 1,000. We can now go to 4,000 feet for our mist. Let's get down below the flap speed to get our final flaps in. 3,000 straight out. We'll use this opportunity to practice a mist. Cabin crew. Okay, before landing checklist is complete. It's flying the VFP very nicely. Way better than what we had last time. Now understand we got a massive crosswind. 21 knots from the right. which is probably beyond the configuration for this airplane. I mean, it's a dead crosswind, 90 degree, 80 degree crosswind at 17, 16 knots. Actually, it's not that bad. 15 now, 14. We are right on our VAP. All right, we're getting ready for our mist. What do we got?
Approaching minimum.
Okay, go around. Let's pitch up. 1 notch of flaps. How's our speed? We're at 99 there. Okay, gear up, positive rate. Last notch of flaps. Alright, let's go ahead and get back to LNAV. Let's get our autopilot in. Let's go IAS if we can. Let's get to 170. Acceleration. Let's get to the notch. And looks like we're in good shape on the go around. Okay. All right. So, that's the vanilla case coming in here, and so that actually worked out pretty good. We didn't have any problems, but we'll go ahead and try to simulate the other case that we had. So, kind of the alternate, the vectoring case that we had. But I don't know if we had the top of descent, if we had lost it or what. But anyway. So what do we got here? We're going out to Limes. Everything's looking pretty good. We're now going to cruise. Okay, good. All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and pause the video, and then we're going to reset this to do approach number 2. All right, we're back in the cockpit. Well, kind of. All right, we got our top of descent in front of us. We were supposed to be at 12, but that's okay. We're at 12.2, passing Wu-Tang. All right. So you know the drill. We're descending. As soon as we pass the, actually it's going to be 4,000. So we're going to try to recreate the second version of what happened to us. So NOMEE is 5,000. NOMEE is 5,000. So let's just put in 5. Because we were told to fly the descent. The Wu-Tang 3 arrival. And so NOMEE is at 5,000. Many's at above 6. Smalls is above 7. You can see we're getting a little above track. So we can just push our nose down a little bit because we're in the VS. Oh, all right, now we're past the top of descent. So now we can go VNAV. And our descent came up. As soon as we cross the TOD, our descent checklist comes up. So FWS recall. Landing elevation, FMS, it's all the way we want. I'm not going to put in the app yet. Let's go ahead and get 1320 in. So we're going in for the RNAV Yankee for runway 9er. We're through 10. Okay, there we go. Wookie at 4, Joey at 2900. So what happened in between? What happened here? Okay, so let's look at what we got going on here. So we passed Smalls at and that was above 7. You could see many is above 6. So you could see 6 in the window. 5,000 is our target. So it's trying to get down to 5, but it knows it can't go below 6 at this point. I'm going to start slowing the aircraft down. Alright, so we can see we do have some clouds coming in, which is interesting. We didn't have clouds the other night. But we did have a 777 coming in. Get my heading bug straight. Let's make sure we have our altimeter right. 85. Try to work on our power to 180 because our clearance was to go to 180, and right about now he took us off to go 360. I think it was now. No, not quite yet. I think we were given the clearance to 5,000. And so we were going to 5,000. No, we're still descending. I think what he did was he took us off to 360 heading 4,000, descend to 4,000. So it was right about here. And so I went ahead and put down 4,000. Thinking we'd still go. And then 360 on the nav. Heading. Okay. And he did that because there was a 777 coming in on a left base for runway 9er. Yeah, I can't put it in yet. That's interesting. Because I'm in heading select. So I can't arm the approach, but what I can do, I can activate our approach, which I did not do last time. Okay, now it did exactly what we needed to do. I had dropped my speed too much, just like what we did last time. Then he gave us the clearance to turn. And instead, what I did was, I went ahead and went to WOOKE. Is it WOOKE? Yeah, I went to WOOKE. Went to WOOKE, and I hit the nav. And I'm hoping that it holds at 4,000 here. Let's go direct WOOKE one more time. Okay. See, that didn't happen last time. It went right through 4. Okay, now that we got this, let's go ahead and go VPath. And let's put on VFP. And away we go. And down we go. Let's get our first notch of flaps in. Cabin crew. Alright, something happened here. Pitch hold. Okay, we're back to VFP. We're armed, everything's good. We're going down. Looks perfect. We're getting off course to the... We're getting further off course. The wind, we got a 40 knot crosswind from our right, from behind. Okay, here we go, going down. So now we can set our go around to 4,000. Yeah, this did not happen like this last time. 5 miles out, let's go ahead and get, now that we're going down the chute, let's get our gear down. Three green. Power management to takeoff. Let's go ahead, we're flaps 30, speed check. Power management, good. TLU low speed, good, check. Not applicable. External lights, on. 4-lane checklist is complete. We have a 38 tail, 38. Let's go ahead and, but it's flying it. It's flying it like a champ. Low bank now. It is flying it like a champ. 28 cross now, 27 cross, 25, 24, 23. So we will go around again. Where do you guys want me to land it?
500. Approaching minimum.
Well, we're definitely not stable, so we are going around.
Minimum. Minimum.
1 notch of flaps. Got positive rate. We got good power. Gear up. Let's go ahead and go back to nav. IAS. Acceleration. Notch. Okay, we're flying the mist. We got 4,000. So anyway, guys, yeah, flew it a lot better. We had the TOD, so that worked out well. We went heading, and then we went back to WOOKE on the LNAV. We armed it. I think one thing I did arm down here. From our perf page. Interesting, because that pushed us up to 170 by doing that. Full flaps up. The only thing I missed on the go around was that last notch of flaps. But yeah, I went and activated the approach last time, and I activated APP a lot later. Once we re-upped to WOOKE and went LNAV, that's when I put in the app, and it held it like a champ. Our target altitude was Joey at 2,900. And I thought I did good. And as soon as it went down to 1,000, which was the airport elevation, we were able to, you know, the VPAT or the VFP goes to 1,000. On its way down to 1,000, we went ahead and put 4,000 in for our mist. Everything looks good. Let's see here. There we go. So anyway, yeah, that's how we do that. Wanted to run these two RNAVs. Just a vanilla case as well as a vectored case that we had, and tried to replicate it. We definitely flew this one a lot better than what we did during the F&O. But if you want to go check out the F&O and kind of what we did there, I got timestamps, and so you could easily just go right to our approach and just kind of see what unfolded. And kind of some of the mistakes that I made coming in compared to, you know, what we want to get straight here today. So anyway, lesson learned, all good. Glad we went back to fly two different variations of the RNAV coming in. I thought it worked out well. Anyway. Put some tunes back. Oh, don't worry. We'll get your packages. You'll get your packages tomorrow. No worries there. Alright guys, it's been fun on this RNAV series edition. Till next time.